It has been too long since I made a video. I know I only put one up a couple days ago. That's from a couple days ago from when I'm making this, because what if I forget to put this up tomorrow? Could happen. But it's been like 2 weeks since I made a video. And I really wish I were making these every week. That was kind of the intent all along. Oh well. So, last Thursday was my birthday. I'm 23 now. Yay, 23. And had kind of a big party. Some of the people who I invited and who said they were going to come didn't end up making it. But we still had about 10 people. And it was great. Good food, good company. We sang a fair amount. Since most of my friends... Oh, let's see. I brought 5 people. 3 Americans, 1 Canadian, and a Japanese guy. And since there were a significant number of Americans in the room, when it came to singing time, we were asked to sing some, kind of quintessentially American song that we would all know. Aside from the national anthem, there really aren't that many. And then we also hassled the Canadian to sing, Avril Lavigne songs. And we ended up settling on a Disney song, because Disney's about as American as it gets. For all that they try to do things with other cultures and their products get marketed in every country in the freaking world, Disney is just so American. So we made a very bad attempt to sing Be a Man from Mulan. Then, what else happened? I got a couple of presents. This is one of them. This music that is playing here. I got a CD from Maya Haruko, who is a singer, and who was invited to the party but couldn't make it, being relatively busy. But she sent me this CD with 2 songs. I really have no idea what that means, but... but it's really quite pretty. And then one of Sato's friends got me just a bunch of photos of his cat, which is freaking adorable, and I love it. And then I don't remember if it was the same guy, but one of Sato's friends, it may have been the guy who gave me the photos, or it may have been the Inca guy, Inca being kind of a traditional singing style. But I got this too, which clearly, okay, it's a cat. Well, maybe it's not too clear. But this is a Maneki Neko, it's kind of a traditional cat thing. And it's a voice recorder. It does, it just kind of does sound recordings. So I've got this. If the digital distortion renders my already unintelligible words completely beyond you, what it says is, "It's a falling machine. I'm so impressed." Which is from Girl Genius, and it's one of my favorite lines. So, That's cool. It was looks like some. I mean, it even came in like this little shell thing, so kind of something you can get out of one of those little vending machines for 1 or 200 yen. But still, fun. It's cute. My Nihongo partner, Ayumi, got me a pair of socks and a towel from Calvin Klein. Okay. Masafumi gave me a very small quantity of Italian liqueur. I think this is Italian. Anyway. Of which I drink very small sips on occasion. And it's an interesting flavor. And then Drake said he was going to get me a somewhat larger bottle of alcoholic beverage, which is significantly preferable to his initial proposal, which was to get me some horrifying thing that would make me lose all faith in humanity if I had any to begin with. Because you can find very, very horrifying things here in Japan or just on the internet if you're, not lucky enough to be here. But Drake was really, I was really quite surprised, pleasantly surprised, that Drake didn't do anything to horrify my family and make them angry at me for bringing him. Because Drake can be fun to hang out with. But then he's also well, okay, for example, the last time I spent any significant period in Drake's company, he devoted most of it to trying to figure out how to say, "How tight is your pussy?" in Japanese. So that's... He can be funny sometimes. And other times it's like, why do I know you? You just want to pretend you don't know him. So... But he was actually, civil and polite, and apparently he goes to the same school as one of their previous host students exchange students that they hosted, and he saw the picture and was like, "Oh yeah, I go to school with that guy," and so that was nice all around. But yeah. And then everybody else didn't get any presents, but I didn't really want or need presents. It's like, I'm not going to turn anything down, even if it is the horrifying thing that Drake mentioned earlier. That I would just kind of stick in my suitcase and ignore until I got back to America. But I didn't want presents so much as I wanted friends to come over and have some company. And I got that. I got plenty of that. And it was great. So yeah. That was the party. There's a couple of other things I could talk about. But if I get started, I'm just going to ramble on way over time, and that'll be a pain to deal with. So, anything else I'll probably just put in a newsletter.